Speeding through the summer, you've heard of Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, Mario Andretti, but not everyone who races is famous or even wealthy. Some drivers you've never heard of go full throttle every Saturday night on a little dirt track just 90 miles northwest of Chicago. This is the scene every weekend at Wilmot Raceway, just over the Wisconsin state line. There are plenty of thrills and sometimes spills. Two basic types of cars compete here: the winged sprint cars, which seem to fly around the track, and the more traditional but souped-up stock cars. This humble quarter-mile track is a far cry from the famous Daytona or Indy 500 races, but the grandstands are always filled, and the drivers are passionate about why they race.
A need for speed, the thrill, the excitement.
For 36-year-old Rob Mall, racing is in his blood.
My dad still races to this day. He's well past retirement age. He's been racing for about 50-some years now, so it was kind of expected of me to race, I guess.
The same is true for Tom Homan, a retired race car driver. He remembers going to an old raceway with a childhood friend.
His father used to take us to the track a lot, and my father would take us once in a while to the races when we were in grade school. And I just loved it. I loved the competition.
Tom now owns car number 53 and hired Mall to drive it.
He's a smart gentleman. He knows exactly what he's doing. Very, very smart man.
This is an expensive sport. A basic stock car fully equipped starts at about $2,500. Not including the helmet, driver's suit, and gloves. Drivers often do their own mechanical work, constantly making tweaks and repairs. But this is more than just a part-time hobby for these racers. It's an obsession.
When we're not racing, we're usually working on the race car or talking about the next race. It consumes a lot of our life.
It's a family affair. Mall's wife, Brooke, checks the tire pressure and helps her husband get strapped into the car before each race.
It's something you definitely can't do without your family. It's something you definitely can't do half-heartedly.
The pits, where cars get worked on and line up for the next race, is a beehive of activity, where friends sometimes drop by to chat before the races begin.
It's a friendly rivalry, but yeah, when they get out onto the track out there, there's no friends.
This particular night honored Tom Homan's son Tommy with a memorial race. Tommy Homan Jr. was a standout driver at Wilmot who died of cancer in 2011. He was only 43. The drivers raced 35 laps, a reversal of Tommy Homan's number 53. Now, Rob Mall drives that same car as a tribute.
He was very tenacious behind the wheel. He won a lot of races. He did a lot with a little.
Before the big race starts, Homan's family gathers on the track to take a few pictures and wave to the crowd. But when that green flag is waved to start the race, the niceties end, the gloves come off, and these fierce competitors go wheel to wheel, pedal to the metal for the sheer thrill of it all.
Picking up the victory, the number 53, Rob Mall, your winner.
And this year's annual Tommy Homan Memorial Race is set for Saturday, August 6th at Wilmot Raceway. You are now in the loop. Join us online to learn more about tonight's guests and our stories. Log on to wycc.org and link on In the Loop.